All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and the Boston Celtics versus the Toronto Raptors. This one's in the books, man. Looking at this game, I gotta be honest, man. This game the Raptors should have won. I ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They lost, and they should have won this game, man. They should have won this game. It was opportunities right there taken. Right there, man. Yeah, they came off. If you want to say, yeah, but it was second night of a back-to-back. Yeah, but hell, this Boston shot Jason Tatum. They shot Al Horford. They shot Marcus Smart. Like, come on, man. Like, they ain't got none of their main guys besides Jaylen Brown. You supposed to handle that business. I'm sorry. You don't get no pass from me on that one. You supposed to handle that business. Now you don't tell me. You tell me, hey man, the Celtics were full force, 100%, blah blah blah. Oh cool. But I don't know, man. I thought they should have handled this one. I don't know. Maybe my expectations are too high. I don't get it. But I thought they should have handled this one, man. Jaylen Brown led the Celtics with 25. He was 12 or 29. I mean, they did a pretty good job. I mean, he just took a lot of shots. White gave you 17. Brogdon with 29. He was the leading scorer, 10 of 19, 4 of 6 from 3. And had some timely buckets down the stretch, too. The Raptors got this thing. They got there, but couldn't quite get over that hump, man. I mean, they beat them in the second half. If you look at it, but I gotta talk about my guy, man. I needed, somebody said in the comments of the last video, I'm not sure if I responded to you or not, homie. If I did, my fault. But hey, man, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot. A brother got a lot going on, man. So Fred VanVleet gave you 7 points tonight, and I just thought it wasn't enough. But not only that, his energy didn't look right to me. Like, do you remember the play where he thought he got fouled? Like he was jumping for the ball, thought they pushed him off, he went back. I didn't see the foul, maybe the foul, maybe it did. I don't know. But instead of him going back up to guard Brogdon, he stood there, like in frustration with the foul. No, bro, you got to be there. You're the senior, you're one of the seniors on this team. I keep saying that. I keep pounding the table about that. The older guys, man, Pascal Siakam, Steady Freddie. I don't know if we'll put OG in that if you can. If you want, you can put OG in that, but those guys, you are the elder statesman on this team. You can't make that mistake. Because you gave a wide open 3 and your team only lost by 4. Because instead of getting back up, see, shoot, they fall, they don't. But that's the part that ticked me off. Like, he got pushed off and Brogdon sat there with the ball. He was looking to pass it, but you just refused to step up, not jumping there. You just stood there like, instead of stepping back up and going to get and contest the shot. Not saying he wouldn't have made it, but the energy just didn't feel right for me tonight. And I'll be honest, man, when he ain't a facilitating or like, he didn't put pressure on the defense at all tonight. Like, even if he ain't scoring, you got to become a part. It was a part where I was like, yo, you're going to sit him though. Like, he's just not there. He's just not there tonight. Now, again, let me say this real quick, man, because I get sick of this. This is my critique for Fred VanVleet of this game. Don't jump in like I hate Fred VanVleet. I'm one of the biggest fans of Steady Freddie. All right? But in this game, he did not play well. Don't stop taking, when someone say one game, they're looking at one game and they're saying, hey, he didn't play well. He sucked in this game. That don't mean you say the players sucked. All right? Cool. Damn. Now, I hate that, man. I hate that. But anyway, Pascal tonight, 28 points. You needed more from him. Scotty Barnes gave you 18. That was decent. That was cool. I mean, but you needed more. Pirtle gave you 10. You need a bigger impact. I don't know why Pirtle minutes is starting to keep trickling down. I'm not getting that. Like 23. He need them points. He needed more than that. I don't know why points keep going out. Pressure gave you 16. That was a good punch off the bench. Boucher gave you 2. Boucher only had 11 minutes tonight. So, I don't know, man. Maybe they were just running on fumes or whatever. But, hey, man, it's the NBA, man. This the end of the season. You're playing for you're playing to put yourself in the best possible position. It's a big difference between 9-8, man. It's a big difference between 9-8. Right now, you're ninth. But that AFC give you a much better chance to come out of that play-in, and you got to fight for that. That got to mean something to you. It has to mean something to you if you want to go to that level. Now, again, I thought Steady Freddy had a horrible game. But cool. OG, I got to talk about OG. Now, OG finished with 12 points. 2 of 8 from 3. 4 steals, 3 blocks, 4 rebounds. But I thought when he realized that the 3 wasn't really falling, he kind of adjusted. I wish he'd adjusted a little early. Because I watched like 4 of them was in a row. Like 4 straight shots. He just shooting, putting up 3. It wasn't falling. I understand why you let him shoot because he been hot as a firecracker. So I understand why you allow that to. You kind of want him to keep shooting, but at the same time, kind of adjust. But hey, man, hindsight's always 20/20, right? Can't say I ain't gonna really over criticize. He do have the other. I'm not gonna over criticize him on that one. Like I said, yeah, we don't need to talk about the stats and all that no more. So Friday they got the Celtics again. I'm looking for a bounce back game from Steady Freddy. I need a bounce back game from Steady Freddy because it's playoff time. I'm telling y'all. Let me tell y'all what Chris said. Come down the stretch and the play-in, I'm keying in on 2 people. That's Pascal Siakam and Steady Freddy. Why? Because I feel like they owe their team from last year. I said it, I mean it, and I'm standing on it. I feel like they didn't show up enough last year. In the playoffs I'm talking about. Because they're your guys. They're the ones that's supposed to be leading this thing. Because if they're not leaders, step the hell to the side and give it to Scotty. But you keep telling me they're the leaders of the team? Okay, go be the leaders. Your team needs you right now. Right now. Your team needs you to step up and beat them guys. Beat them boys right now. Pascal did the part tonight, Steady Freddy didn't. This is not, I don't want to hear nothing about another slump going, he didn't. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. It's the time right now for these guys to say, hey, look, I don't know if we can go get a championship this year. But it ain't going to be from a lack of effort, and it ain't going to be from me not showing up. It can't be. It can't be right now. From Steady Freddy, Pascal, you guys are the elder statesmen on this team. You guys are the players that these young boys supposed to be looking up to. You're those guys. Go be those guys. And if they go down with that, ship. That's fine. That's fine. But you want to know that your team got every ounce of motivation, drive, chutzpah, cojones, whatever you want to call it. You want to make sure they got all of it. And you want to make sure that when they walk off the court each and every night from here on out, they leave it all on the court. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Unless before that, my only caveat is before that, the last game, they pretty much, it is what it is. You might want to get some rest. I get it. But if that AFC is still a possibility, knowing how it can help your team, you can't say, but rest more important. You should have took care of business earlier. Now you're in this position. So that's my take, man. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The wife is upstairs making me some... I can't. My wife, look, she be doing, y'all know the business. Y'all know her business or whatever. She be making some stuff I can't pronounce, but that be delicious. All right, and also, man, understand that we're now combining all, and I'm going to talk about this later, but we're combining everything into one, man. I tried splitting the channel. I did the poll. You guys spoke. Hey, I'm combining everything into one. The podcast going to be here. The podcast going to be here, the live stream going to be here, the football going to be here, and the basketball going to be here. To the people that don't really rock with football, much love and respect, just skip over them. But the basketball still going to be here, the podcast. We're going to put it all in one hub, man. We're going to build this one thing. I'm ready to rock out. Are you? Come rock with your boy, man. With that being said, please like, come subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great.